conversation. A&B conversation. A&B conversation. Everyday motivation.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey, what's good? I'm Amber, the A.
I'm Brittany, the B.
This is the A&B conversation, so see your way in. Yes, I was confused, but it's all right. I brought it back.
You brought it back.
I brought it back. We're here.
That's sober Amber, by the way.
Sober Amber does the most unsober things, honestly. Speaking of this week, I will be having Recess mood enhancing magnesium water because I've been drunk the last 3 days.
Mood enhancing, bitch. I type need that.
It's actually, you know what? I got these from a Benefit Cosmetic event a while ago. I've held on to this one for so long. So they were like, get as many as you want. Me and Alex, well, shout out to Alex Mayo.
Nice.
We both took like 6. We got like a 6-pack. We were like, fuck it. You said take more. All right. So we took a whole bunch. And I was like, I've never even tried these, but I've seen them at Whole Foods. And I drank one and like dead ass. I was in my house. One, it is delicious because it's like water, but it has like a little flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Calm, cool, and collected. This one, peach ginger. This one is, but it has like adaptogens in it.
Yeah.
And yeah, by the time I was finished with that can, I was like, yo, the world is beautiful, right? Everything's amazing.
Oh my God.
And then I went on Amazon and tried to buy some, and they were like $50 for a pack of 12. And I was like,
stop. No, they're not. Oh my God.
Sponsor us.
Recess. No, just
we love Recess.
Ironically, I'm wearing all Benefit cosmetics, not all, but like 90% of Benefits. So this is just, we're tying all of this in.
We're all okay. My brows are also Benefit. You can't see them, but they are. I'll show you soon. Well,
we know you're going to break it down for us. Don't worry.
I will show you soon. Today, you know what? Today we're going to just keep it a little light. You know, although this is not your typical beauty podcast, it's still a beauty podcast, right? Technically, because we do makeup and shit. And fun fact about me, I actually learned years ago that I care more about products than actual.
Yes.
I love products. I'd be hoarding. I hoard them down. Like, what? I literally just had a full on, I don't know what it was. You know, I got an urge and I had a full on like cleanse moment, and I cleaned out my beauty closet. And I had 5 full bags of makeup and skincare products that had just been being hoarded, and I had to throw away 6 trash bags of packaging.
Stop.
Packaging. It was crazy. It was wild. So I started to say, yes, I love a good product. I will hoard that shit, and be like, oh, one day I might use this.
Me too. And like, even when because I give a lot away, and I know you do too. Like, I like to like, I'm that friend. Like, I'm like, yo, bitch, come over. Like, see what you need. This and that.
Same. Although my friends be like, okay, and then they don't come. But then they'll
bitch, I'm hoarding your closet as if I don't get the same makeup.
And then they'll call me and be like, oh, do you have like, and I'll be like, girl, I've been telling you to come and go through this closet for a while. And now you want to come now that I'm like, the closet's closed right now.
The closet's closed.
It's closed. It's not always open for business.
I literally told my trainer this morning, I was like, hey, do you want some skincare? He was like, oh, yes. We do that. We do skincare over here. I was like, oh, I got you, bro.
Absolutely. My building manager, my leasing manager, I kept them dripped up and draped down in products. Every holiday, I give them like 2-3 boxes. They call them their Amber boxes.
Aww,
and they're so excited. Like peak COVID, I had to, rescue a few of them. Like they would send a text like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like when everything was closed, but like they still had to come to work. They'd be like, I'm so sorry. Like, is there maybe like a concealer and a red lipstick in there? And I'd be like, girl,
dead.
I'll leave it outside the door, sus.
That's why the drugstore girls made the buck, bitch, because they were essential stores. Or what is what it's called?
Yeah. They were
they were so what? CoverGirl used to blow the bag on me in the pandemic for virtual stuff. I was like, y'all niggas is making too much money that you're paying me this to be on this shit screen. Like, the bag. All the Sephora girls gag, the Ulta girls gag.
Oh,
like, I mean, I'm
sure.
sure they did the online thing, but it don't matter.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know, Sephora and Ulta girls will buy some shit online.
Yeah, but you already going
She's
to
with
get...
the Casa Azul today.
I felt like a broke bitch last time, so I had to react.
That's right,
He was
girl.
like, "What?" Yeah, no, it's been a day. It's been a
She
little
is
bit.
classing it up. I'm gonna drink my water.
Bitch, you got $50 water.
You are correct. I have the Casa Azul of water. Right here.
Cheers to that, babe. Cheers.
Oh, look at my spooky nails. Yes.
Your nails are fire. Like, you have definitely
Yeah.
inspired me to like upkeep my... I know my nails are not like... But yours are so good. So good. Not raw with the ghost.
That's what I've been doing all weekend. Anytime somebody's like, let me see your nails, I'm like, rawr. To strangers, to everybody. I was in the gym, minding my business, and some guy was like, and I'm like, what? He's like, your nails. I'm like, oh, my nails?
Let me ask you, when do you do that over?
When will I
Is that
redo my
like-
nails?
Yeah.
Well, I just
like,
got
are you going to
these
do
done.
another spooky?
No, there will only be one spooky this year. Last year, I did do 2 spookies. Last year, I did 2 spookies, but that was just because of like the timing of my
Okay.
nail appointment. I was able to
Yes.
like get 2 in.
Yeah.
One was more
That's why
so
I'm
like
curious.
fall, and then the other one was spooky. The other one just actually looked like I think my nails were black, and it just looked like blood was splattered all over them, which I love.
Sickening.
But yeah, no, this time it's giving. I just got these done Friday, so they will actually probably not even make it to Halloween
Oh.
because my nails
Okay. What are you gonna do?
grow faster than my edges.
Wow, I was not expecting that. Anyway, speaking of, we gotta get some Edge product.
Oh my god, I have an edge product
Bring your
that I
products.
love. I have an edge product that I
Let's hear it.
love. It's this.
Growth or like edge control?
Well, I mean, listen, we could talk control. I love my edges.
We could talk. Yeah, we could. Yeah.
Right now, I'm going through a thing. Those lovely braids in that cover art photo took my fucking edges with it. It's fine. It's cool. They're still there, but they're
Stop.
not as strong as I'd like them to be. It's
Oh, that's so annoying.
me bringing out my pieces. But for growth, there's this company called The Juice.
Okay.
I feel like we'll probably maybe make like an Amazon list or like, actually she's small, so she's probably not on Amazon, but we'll make a thing for the people to be able to
We
go
should
back to
actually
this.
make-
We'll do an Amazon
Yeah,
list for sure.
Let's do Amazon list for the like. We should do recurring episodes.
For sure.
We talked about this, but I'm trying to. Yeah.
We'll keep the people updated on the products.
We'll give them, and
give you
we
a
should
little
maybe we can attach it to our Amazon. Look at us, network working. We're working while we're
Hey
working.
guys, you're seeing this happen in real time. So I tell Brittany, Brittany usually makes us like an outline because she's very detail oriented. And today I told Brittany that we were just chatting it up. I threw out her outline. So here we are. So as far as the Edge product goes, it's called The Juice.
Okay.
Juice Cosmetics is the full line, is the full name. But she is a small Black-owned hair care and skincare company out of Toronto. And it's all small,
Fire.
handmade, and small batched.
Stop.
Yes.
No way.
So she has this one product called Baby Hair Builder. And then she has the Elixir 6. Listen, I found her in 2020. You know, like when I was in the house doing nothing, I was like, you know what, let me pay more attention to my hair because I didn't prior to. And so I found this, I think because of Naked Beauty Planet, the other podcast, Brooke.
Oh yeah.
I think Brooke brought up The Juice, and I was like, oh, let me see. Like, she has really good recommendations. So I looked it up. I saw she was a small, very small company, like Black owned. And yo, I got it. My curls were popping, edges popping.
Really?
Yes. It was so good, girl. I had my mama get it, my sisters get it. Like, the whole
get it
family
tonight, 'cause-
was on it. It's so good.
Oh my God, I braided Rob's hair last night, and let me tell you, normally I am very proud. Cause like for a long time when I was growing up, all I knew how to do was like styles. But I never, like, I wanted to perfect like my straight backs.
Yeah.
So with Rob, with Zoe, what's like my straight backs is on, like, right? But then Rob, he threw a wrench in my shit, right? So, and he got the blonde. So I'm like, yo, we have to really keep your shit hydrated. Like, you gotta, like, so well, he don't really listen. Like, and he be trying, like, but then, you know, whatever. Whatever. So he wanted some like zigzaggy shit, but I was like, we could do that, but I don't know. It just threw me off. And I usually I use my usual. I'll use my Shine and Jam. I'll use a little Dax, a little oil. I'll blow his hair out with certain things, like whatever. So I'm like, I didn't do anything different. Yeah. But I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the parts just really fucked me up and I was just overthinking it. And he was like, bitch, you braided like an African, like relax. And I'm like, I'm not doing anything different, by the way. Like, I don't know. And I'm not used to growing my nails out. I feel like you've 100% inspired me. So even though my nails are like this short, to me, it's still more nail than normal. Yeah. So I think even that is adding to it. But like, this nigga, like, it was like 2 braids in and he was like, it's real. And I was like, let me take it out. Let me take it out. He was like, nah, we just gonna keep going. We're gonna let the show go on the road. Yeah, so anyway,
you gotta get the juice.
I'm gonna get the juice.
But also, I also really, really love you. I feel like, well, this is in my Amazon store, so I don't know if you got this last time, but Girl in Hair. It's a brand called Girl in Hair, also Black owned. In 2020, I switched to all Black owned hair products because I felt like, what the fuck was I doing? Why was I not doing that before?
Absolutely.
Like, who's going to help my hair? If your hair ain't my texture, like, what are we doing? Why am I listening to you? You don't know what the fuck to put in my shit. So, I also switched to Girl in Hair, which is bomb. Hers is like made to more so, it all has a nozzle. Right? So it's actually
dope.
Protective styling. It's made for like that. Like for braids and like for, you know what I'm saying? Like your wig braids, like it's made to get all up in the grooves and like the whatever.
Yes.
Like the shampoo is like that. The conditioner.
Bitch,
it's the apple cider vinegar. Remember I had showed the apple.
I did. I'm lying. What am I talking about? I absolutely bought that. The rinse?
Yes. But it's that whole company. Yep. Yeah, the rinse. Yes. They have like the apple cider vinegar rinse to like recalibrate your shit, you know, get your pH together. But when I have my faux locks in, they have this daily hydrating like hair milk. That shit, fire. But I only really used it like with that or like after my braids get a little older because it's so hydrating that it actually like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got good hair. Curling up or whatever. It like makes my shit curl up. So I only use that like in a style where it's, you know, cute for your, you know.
I fucking forgot. I absolutely bought that shit off your thing. I bought MASH. I'm not gonna lie. I bought MASH shit off your thing because we wanted to.
You must have been the reason I made like $2. I think I made like $2. I think like $8.
I bought the Revlon thing.
Oh yeah.
You told me about that.
The hairbrush that I found on TikTok.
The hairbrush. Yeah. But you know what? A friend of mine told me that there's a hairstylist. She told me that, so obviously the blonde done fucked up my texture. So it's okay, but technically it does get a little too hot for my hair. Like I feel like because I bleach it. She was like, if you have curly hair, obviously curlier than mine. But if you have curly hair, she was like, we talked about this, the T3, obviously she's a coin, but she was like, that's what you need, that tension. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that Dominican tension, like Dominican grip. And I had already bought the one from you. So I was like, well, I'm going to just make sure I know how to use this type of product first before I go spending $200.
Yeah, I'm like, and more commitment.
Way more commitment. There's like a dry bar one, but I don't really trust. I feel bad to say that, but I don't trust. Like their stuff smells good, but yeah, I don't trust it.
Like I don't either. Dry bar wasn't made to go back to what I was saying, but dry bar was not made for my hair texture, just to be quite honest.
Agreed. 100%. It's not. Yeah. And so, yes. So basically I bought the Revlon thing from you. Then I bought that Curl & Mane. Is that Curl & Mane? That was it called?
Girl in Hair.
Girl in Hair. So it's like in a mint green bottle.
Girl in Hair. Yeah.
So I got the apple cider vinegar thing for him because I used to make it for Rob. Oh. You know, I'm be on my esthetician shit. I made it for him like a mask. And then he would like put it in his hair and like I'd put it in there. But he's always like, oh my God, like what the fuck? Like my nozzle. Like, so the fact that I didn't think that they all had nozzles. I just thought that I got the one with the nozzle.
Oh no, they all have nozzles.
Oh, that's lit. He's about to lose his mind when he realizes that. Because you should see him in there. I had to.
Oh,
take
and the
a
little
nozzle
they got like a little what the fuck is it? Like a balm, like an actual like hair grease type vibe, but that also nozzle. It's all in a nozzle.
That's what yeah. So I'm gonna buy more stuff from them. He likes the rinse because I was like, we just need to do a rinse because before it would be like a hair mask, but then it'd be tired by the end of the night. He's like, I feel like doing all of that, and I'm like, all right, well, but I do. It's just harder to tell because at the time his hair was his natural hair color.
Right.
So I'm like, well,
Rob
but anyway,
blonde,
so
y'all.
yeah, so like,
If y'all
Rob is
know,
blonde.
Rob is blonde. The kids are confused. They're trying to figure out why mommy and daddy are blondes and they're not.
They like, y'all didn't have me, did y'all?
They're like, wait a minute, something is wrong here. Are we y'all? Something is wrong.
Some Michael Jackson shit.
What's going on? Did y'all take us?
No, literally, they probably like Tegan finally learns. First, she used to say yellow hair, and then she learned blonde, and now she's like, "Oh yeah, I want blonde." I'm like, no, because she wanted to be Rapunzel. I was like, I'll put some pieces in your shit when we do the one braid, but I'm not fucking no.
No, absolutely not. Bleaching a baby's hair at 3. Is she 3, 2, 3?
Yes, no, she 3, but I'm gonna give her a little like just a little like fake, Elsa. Yeah,
give her a little razzle dazzle. The kids
give
love
her
razzle dazzle.
But other than that, no. I'm like, you make that decision on your own, bitch. Don't let me, don't let me fuck your head up.
Right. No, I'm not gonna mess up your hair. You can do it all by yourself, not me. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, so those are hair. Right. We're like, so those are hair things.
I'm just trying to think if there's anything that I love, but
edge control. You know what edge control I love?
Oh yeah, what's the edge control you like?
So it's hilarious. I have like 87 types of edge control. It really depends on the day, the levels, like how active I'm gonna be, like how much edge needs to be controlled. You know what I'm saying? There's like certain things you can't just like pop out there, But my go-to now is Style Booster. They like come in like the colorful jars. Like, well, I get the pink one.
Yeah,
but they like come in different jars. That one I use however. My hair would my edges really curl up like at the sign of any adversity. They're like,
oh, I'm sure. That's why your ass probably left New York. You're like, no, that's why I'm going to thrive in LA. Yeah.
No, there's adversity here too, bitch. They be like, global warming, LA get fake humid now.
That's fair. But no, you're right.
If I want them to really stay down, then I spray them with a little Gots to Be, and then I put the rag on, let it marinate, and then we're good to go until the next day. So I like.
Don't you love how black people say rag?
What, rag?
That's a black people thing. We all say rag.
Put my rag on. Because it's like do rag. But like do rag is the do rag. So like it's a lady rag. It's just like a rag. Right. That's,
my grandma used to say that. I used to think she was bugging up. Like, nah, we all say it. Okay.
Yeah, you got to put the little, or I'll say scarf.
I'll say scarf too sometimes, but you know what? I feel like rag is just natural. Like chopped meat. I don't know. Like Rob used to think I was bugging. I'm like, you never said chop. Like your mama never said chop meat. I'm like, it's ground beef, but it's chopped meat. And he was like, no. My grandmother always. She'd be like, nah, let me get some chopped meat. And Rob was like, when I first told him that, when we first moved in, I was like, yeah, we need chopped meat. He's like, nigga, what is that? I'm like, hamburger meat.
Now, you know what? That really puts chopped cheese into perspective for me now.
Yes, chopped meat.
That's some Harlem shit. That's some uptown shit. That's why Rob is like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He's like, in Brownsville, we say ground beef. I don't know what to tell you.
Like chopped meat? Like what? No, yo.
I swear, we used to we spiraled when we first moved in together. It was like, bitch, mad, do new code words, nigga, like write the grocery list proper.
Not mad fucking code words. What do you use on your soft ass edges, Brittany?
I feel that's what I was about to say. I feel like I have a lot of products, edge control wise, but I feel like I don't know if I know the brand. What's the brown one? Is it Pro Style?
The hair gel? You still using Pro Style?
No, not the hair gel. No, not the black hair gel. It's a brown bottle. I got like 3 edge controls in the house. One for when I just want to I don't need it for what I need it for. I got to use edge control when I do Rob's hair or when I do Zoe hair, make his braid. You know what I'm saying? And I do my shine and jam in the sides, and then I do I know that, but on myself, I don't obviously need it because bitch, fucking European nigga done fuck my shit up. But I'll use it for like you know how you got them stupid ass little hairs that
Yeah.
So I just want it to be like you know what I mean,
slick,
shellacked. Yeah.
So you using gel?
I want like a gel manicure on my shit, But like I feel like I have 3 of them. I feel like Pro Style, first of all, has edge control. Don't do that. Not the gel. Of course, not the gel.
I don't know. All I know from Pro Style is the gel. Maybe. I mean, it would have been smart for them to expand to edge control, but I don't know. I don't know if they did.
All right, I got a pink jar, a brown jar, and I had another jar that we ran out. And then I'll just use that with the Shine and Gem. But obviously I came unprepared because I don't know the name. I'll show a picture in this. I'll show the picture when we do the carousel.
She'll show y'all then because right now she like, the pink one, the blue one.
I wasn't prepared for hair. My bad.
Oh, my bad. I did just jump out there. I have like hair. I also have like levels, you know what I'm saying? I have a beauty supply store in my home, but my hair section, there's like the wig and weave section, and then there's like the natural hair section. You know what I'm saying? I can't use the same products on both.
No, of course not.
If somebody sends me PR hair care, it's probably not for my hair, and so I'm going to use it on my wigs. Although Pattern did send me something, shout out to Pattern, and I like Pattern.
Okay, because I was curious about Pattern.
I think your hair texture probably isn't much different from Tracy Ellie Ross's, so I think you would probably love Pattern.
I just heard mixed reviews. First of all, disclaimer, I'm obsessed with Tracy Ellis Ross.
Who isn't?
I feel like we like our cousins low key. She's the moment.
She is literally that. She's been the muse since like what?
Yes, she's
way
that
back
girl.
when. What? Original body. Like what are we talking?
Original body.
Perfection. It's crazy. But anyway, she just be minding her business.
Always minding her business. She did it right. She didn't have no kids. No, she just living her best fucking life.
No drama.
Never. She's never caught up in drama.
Tracy, we staying you.
Yeah, Tracy, we riding for you, sis. But at first, I think when it first launched, there were mixed reviews. But I do agree with you. I think it depends on what product someone used for what texture. But I want to try it because I feel like it would work for my curls.
I think it worked for my curls. So like, one, I like the size of the jars because I feel like that was the first natural hair situation that really like I wasn't afraid to like go in there and like use it. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, selling a natural hair, like what are we doing? What am I supposed to be doing with this little bottle? I'm gonna use the whole fucking bottle.
Agreed.
But anyway.
Baby oils like that too. Not baby oil, but oil like oils. Like
yeah.
Well, go ahead. Sorry. Not baby oil.
The styling cream and the curl gel. I've used both of those during my rare moments where I let you all see my real hair. When I bless you with my actual hair on the rare occasions. Yeah. I've used that and the curls be popping, like shiny.
Really?
I get mad compliments. What else is there that I really like? I like both of those. The styling cream and the curl gel for sure are my favorites. There was other stuff. The curl mist I didn't love.
Okay.
Just gonna be honest. And the edge control, like I said, I need my edge control to, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, do it. We need it to control.
I think it will control your edges.
We need to take control.
No, I think it will control your edges. I think it would be great for Gigi.
Shine and Gem, yes, it worked for Gigi. It might not work for Zoe. You know what it is? Zoe's texture is, his hair follicles are fine, but he's got a lot of hair. Like he might be like a 2C or 3. He's like,
really?
He's not Rob. Yeah, he's not Rob, but he's got way more texture than me and Gigi.
I feel like he's like I feel like, let me not say what I feel like because I've never met him in real life. I don't know what that little boy's hair look like.
It's because he got the low cut right now, so you can't tell.
Oh, that's true. He did just get
But
his
when
big
his
boy
hair
cut.
was like, when his hair is like out,
yes,
that nigga curls is tight as fuck. Like you don't even know. Like if I blow dry his shit right now, it's probably obviously is shrinkage, all the things. But I mean like something about, and also like I don't know. Actually, it's funny you say that though, because I'm like waiting for his shit to grow back. Because I feel like that's another reason why maybe I was hurting Rob the other day, because I usually braid his hair every week. I braid Zoe's hair every week, and I just haven't been braiding. So maybe I'm just like,
what do
rusty.
What do I do?
Yeah, I was like, zigzag, nigga. What?
Yeah, no, so yes, Pattern has some good things. Taraji, TPH.
Taraji shit is fire.
Fire. Everything I've had from there has been fire. I really liked the scalp serum, and I think she has a hair mask I really like. Oh, and Pattern scalps, they have a serum that I really, really liked. It kind of tingled.
Oh, I'm gonna get into Pattern because I've wanted to try it, but I wanted like honest.
And I love the hair tools. I like
really.
For me, I love that the hair tools come in satin dust bags.
Period.
My edge brush came in a satin dust bag, and I was like, "This is the luxury I deserve."
This is what I'm saying. Presentation. This is what we deserve. Presentation,
and it's a specifically for natural hair. It's actually like my go-to. It's got like a little thumb groove. It's good. It's good stuff. But you know what? I just realized we've been here chatting. It's probably because I don't know. I don't know how we started on here, but either way it goes, I'm sure people did not come here to hear us talk about hair products. Although we got hair.
I think that
we around hair products.
Yeah,
and we do things. We know all the things, but I'm sure they're really tapping their fingers and their toes, waiting for us to talk about fucking makeup. And
drum roll. Is there a drum roll sound on this?
Like, okay, so let's get it going. Like, let's get it going.
Well, let's talk about today. Your fucking skin.
Okay, let's. You know what? I thought you were gonna do that. I did this look just for you today. Yeah. I said, okay, I'll use a few of my favorite things, just so like I said, we use so many products and we get sent so many products that like sometimes you might just literally shout out the first thing or the last thing that you use. But like I wanted to make sure that I shouted out some of my faves,
For sure.
Shiseido hit me with a package this morning.
Whoop whoop.
And they had this kabuki brush that I've been really wanting to try. Anyway, like a little handheld kabuki brush. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to jump back in. I'm not going to hold you. Milk Makeup's new Future Fluid has had me in a chokehold.
Okay, can I just say that you are a Milk Makeup pusher, bitch. You've been telling me to buy this concealer for so long.
I'm in a chokehold. What? I used it on a shoot, and my client, I saw she had like a TV appearance, but she did her own makeup, and I was like, "You look great," and she was like, "Girl, I went out and bought that Future Fluid." Like,
stop.
It's so good. But I do have that under my eyes. I'm not gonna hold you. I do have that under my eyes. It has hyaluronic in it.
What do you love about it? Like, what's the tea?
What do I love about it? I told Brittany we weren't doing show and tell, so I'm not gonna pop out with any packages or anything. Even though I could
No.
Yeah. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
What I like about it is that it has hyaluronic in it. I love anything with hyaluronic in it. So it's giving a little bit of skincare with the makeup, but I also like that the coverage is buildable. Like you can do a light coverage, you can do a heavy coverage, and the way that like the packaging is made, it's not like your typical wand. It's it's like firmer at the tip. It's kind of like, so you can really get up in here.
Detail, yeah.
So you can like really like dot where you want more coverage, but then the actual brush is kind of softer, so you can like
nice.
She dries down. I mean, look at this. Do you see this shit? She blends.
No, you look. You always, but like, yes,
it doesn't crease.
You've been pushing it.
I put it on my face and under my eyes. Wait, my face and under my eyes. But no, it's bomb. Like I'm obsessed. Like it lasts all day long. Like the skin is glowing.
Wow, so long wearing too.
Yeah,
oh, nice.
I don't. When I leave out the house, I'm not touching up anything but a lip.
No, that's just fair.
And I just don't want to walk around. Your skin is
flawless.
And I already know. I said that before. Right, relax. Okay, move on. I wear tiny bags.
I'm not joking.
And so I can't put touch-up things in there. But
your skin is flawless, though, nigga.
I appreciate it. You add me. Stop telling me that. Okay, thank you, Brittany. Relax.
No, it's because you know why I say that? Because I feel like people are mostly listening as opposed to watching us. Not on purpose, but I feel like, it's just an easier thing.
I don't know. According to the YouTube views, I think more people are watching us.
Get out, really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, never mind. But anyway, I was thinking, like, just to put in perspective that, like, when they go to see your Instagram or whatever, it's like your skin is like that in real life. I already said that.
I don't edit pictures, child. I'm lazy. I've been stopped. I left Facetune in 2020. So in Face app, I don't know her. I think they should delete it out of the app store.
That's another episode.
That's another episode. We talking about
that's another episode.
and
Face app,
fraudulent things. But
because I definitely saw some makeup artists after a picture already went out there, clean some shit up, bitch.
Well, that's a lot of people. But that is a different episode. We digress.
We digress.
But on my skin, I have on
let's hear.
Shiseido's Synchro Skin Tint. So they have a Synchro Skin Foundation, which I actually really like too.
They have two. One's self-refreshing, one is dewy, whatever it's called, radiating, something radiating.
Oh, is that new?
One of them, self-refreshing is the first one, so it's a little bit more matte, and the other one is like more juicy, but like fuller coverage. But then the tint, the one you must be
for
wearing
me, like unless something's really, really dry,
yeah.
I put a lot of, you probably know, like I put a lot of effort into skin prep. So like unless something's extra matte, one, I'm not going to use it, but it's probably always going to look dewy after I'm done with it.
Same.
You like everything. So that's why I was like, really? I guess it was a little, all right. But I use the skin tint, which is like a skin tint, but you can build the coverage. And then I went in with my Future Fluid.
Period.
And covered a few, spots down, fuck with. So, and I used Synchro Skin's primer, which is #very rare. I don't really use skin primer like that, but it's a blurring primer.
Okay.
And I guess I haven't used it in a while because I was putting it on like, wait a minute, damn, okay. Like,
right, that's good.
This good.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Speaking of blurring primers, I have a blurring primer that has changed my fucking life. Now, I don't necessarily use it on myself.
Yeah.
But for grooming niggas, bitch, what?
What is it?
And it's from Huda Beauty.
Oh.
It's called, hold on. Ben can edit this so we get to, I have to say the exact name because it is fucking phenomenal. Hold on.
Huda, I definitely thought you were going to say Nano Blur.
I am going to say that after, but... But it's called Blur Jam.
Blur
Bitch,
Jam.
What? If you even open it, it looks matte. It's like a matte ocean. It's like, like I can't even explain the texture. If you open it, before you even put it on someone's skin, you know that shit gonna mattify somebody. When I tell you, it's incredible, bitch, because it's also like tinted kind of red. So you feel comfortable putting it on all complexions. Mm-hmm. Like obviously it goes on translucent, but like it's tinted within itself. So it's not like nano blur, which is still fine on all complexions, but like it like,
it can like blur you. It can really like, blur the shit out of you. Almost like wash you out, even though it's colorless.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, for sure. It's nano blur. It depends on if the complexion is deeper, I would just prep with it. But if the just deeper. But if it's like light to mid, I could also use it with a sponge on top, like without having to use it.
That I usually use it on top.
Yeah, just but like what's that Huda Beauty Blur Jam?
Okay, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Although I keep all my guys doing it, but I'm gonna keep that in mind. Blur Jam.
No, me too. But you know how like just right there, for a man. I was like, Blur I used it on Kenya all week, and when I tell you, like he just had like this where I wanted it to be supple, it was supple, and where I didn't, I can't even. I'm really fucked up by it because I just didn't expect it, and it's not really something I would have bought. Like it's something that was sent to me. So shout out to that because that's one of the few. Like, there's always like a Easter egg in your fucking that you really hold on to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and I use a lot. And what I will say is I kind of miss that retail experience sometimes because I miss like just being able to play with products and like I get PR and I might not open all of it right away. I might not like play with it right away. And even if I do put it in my kit, I might not use it right away because I'm going to use what I'm trusting. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And you know what I mean? And so I feel like every brand that I might have worked with throughout my career, like I was like, my whole kit was NARS at one point, or my whole kit might have been MAC at one point, because I just was super familiar.
Yeah.
But like, so then when we get PR, like, yes, technically we're supposed to play with it, but the truth is, like, we might not always. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
well,
and
before
that
it goes
shit,
in my
no, you know what I mean.
No. Before
Even
it
if
goes
I
in my
open
kit,
it,
no, like yes, like sometimes I don't. I mean, I say thank you and I put it in the closet.
6 garbage bags. You know what I'm saying? So a packaging. She didn't throw it out, guys.
No, I didn't throw it out. I gave it to Nice Homes, but
yeah,
Blur
Jam, insanity, and of course, like hard second is Nano Blur.
Nano Blur is really good. You know what else snuck in? What had me in a chokehold like the beginning of the summer before the summer color came in? Nano Bronze.
Oh, girl, that shit is fire.
Nano Bronze had people being like, where did you just come back from? And I was like, what, home, bro? I don't know. Oh, you think I went on vacation? No, it's just Nano Bronze.
Yeah, you was in Saint Tropez.
Like, it gives the perfect amount of color. It's not orange. Anybody can use it. I would use it like as a base, and then I would put a little extra on my cheeks.
Yeah,
before I did my complexion.
Yep.
That bitch was lit from within.
Literally.
Perfect. And it's a primer, so your makeup is staying on you're staying perfectly dewy all day in bronze.
All day. It is like a gorgeous texture. The one thing I don't like about the Nano Indeed Labs products or whatever it is that like the words like go away really fast. Did you notice that?
Yeah, they'll like rub off. It's just like the situation.
Yeah, like, but I'm like, I don't touch this. Like, I don't know.
Like, why is this rubbing off like this?
Why is this disintegrating?
Why is this disintegrating? No. I feel like we're talking like primers and like the start of it all. I also love Espresso. This brand.
Oh, your shit was fire at the shoot because
Espresso,
of that. That's right.
Italy. Yo, I'm not going to hold you. When it first came, I was definitely like, who the fuck sent me a box of coffee? I don't drink coffee, y'all. I'm a tea drinker. I was like, oh, this is annoying. Now I'm going to have to get rid of like all this fucking coffee. And then I opened it up and I was like, oh, it's makeup. And then I was like, that's a little kitschy, right? And then I tried it and I immediately shut the fuck up because the concealer.
But it's also brilliant.
Is amazing.
But they put caffeine in it. Is that why
all
they call
the products
it that?
have caffeine in them?
Lit. That means
Italian company. Yeah, but they what is it called? It's their moisturizing and like glow booster. You can use it as a moisturizer by itself or just like as a moisturizing primer. And so, I'll do my regular skincare situation. I honestly feel like since Brittany is an esthetician, we should just have a full episode that's only skincare. We should. Yeah. But I do my full skincare or whatever. And then I would do the Espresso Moisture Boost, just like, whatever, and then do my shit.
Yeah.
That's another one. People be like, I mean, I got my
and then you had that cheek thing.
No, it's not
that cheek thing you did.
Oh, their cheek is called Glassy.
Oh, they had.
That's them too.
God, Amber was changing her makeup, and she put on this clear it was like a clear product, and she put it on her cheek. And that bitch.
Oh my God, I'm gonna just reach and get this one because this one is like, this one y'all should see.
No, let's see it.
This is my portable makeup station behind us. Okay, so this is O or Espresso.
They're cute. No, that's cute.
It's really cute. This is what it looks like. It's called Glassy Blush by the Glass. It is a universal like gel situation. Me and my nails always have a hard time getting this off. Tricky. Here we go. We got it. Okay, it comes out clear.
Yes.
And it goes off of your natural pH balance to give you the perfect, y'all saw I use like a tiny bit. But it goes off of your personal whatever. And so it's like a highlighter and also like this blush situation. Like it's so fire. And I tried it on my homegirl.
No, on you it was.
No, there we go. It wasn't enough. I wasn't doing enough.
Girl.
No, it's still not enough. It gets redder than this, y'all. Like, and it's a stain.
Yeah.
And it's a stain, so it stays. Like,
stop. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it stains. That little red spot's going to be on my hand for the rest of the day. And I tried it on my homegirl, JoJo, who was like, she's like proper nutmeg color.
Okay.
Yeah, she's brown. And that shit was fire on her, too. Like, she was like, let me see. It ain't going to work. And then she was like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, this is fire.
It really is.
I take a few things really seriously. Honestly, if I was stranded on a desert island and they were like, you can only take a few things, I would be like, okay. They'd be like, you can only take a few like categories of makeup, or like 5 things, you know, like what would they be? I would need to take some type of blush situation, some type of cheek situation.
Absolutely.
I take my cheeks very seriously. Pause. It would be a brow product, because I take those very seriously as well.
Your brows are epic, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
You show the brows. Show them out. Yes.
Because even when I got a bang on, my brows are still done.
A bang?
Yeah. The brows are still done underneath it. And shouts out to Benefit Cosmetics. This is the Precisely My Brow Pencil, which is has me in a chokehold. I have not used any other brow pencil since then. Like, it is
really good.
Really good. So, you know, it has fibers in it.
Well, I used it today for the first time, and I feel like, I don't know what is going on. My lighting is not giving what I wanted to give on my brow in particular, but bitch, what? I was doing a video because, you know, Amber's content cop. She's a content cop. So she...
CC? Give out the CC.
You're a CC. Yeah. So I used a lot of Benefit today, honestly. Just because what I was saying before, like the retail space, like you get a chance to play. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to force myself. They sent me this nice package. Let's go for it. Bitch, it is amazing. Like, no wonder everybody uses it. Duh, right?
Good. It's so good. Listen, brows, mascara, brows, lashes, and cheeks, Benefit definitely has a lot.
Oh my God. Then I used the Hoola Toasted bronzer.
Oh yeah. Hoola like, Toasted?
What?
She's that girl. Hoola Toasted is that girl.
She's that girl.
My blush is, I actually have on Hoola Toasted myself. And then I used a blush. We will tag all the things. But my blush is also Benefit. And incredible. It was this beautiful, like, purpley kind of color. Yeah.
Yes.
They gave me a blush.
I layered it on top of a cream, but it's because I always do that. It would have been no shade to them regardless. But it's like lasting. And like, I did use the Boing.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
But I used to same like you. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't mind a little coverage, but I still am like crazy about like, I need it to look good in real life at least.
Yes.
Like, if there's little things I could fix quick, that's fine. But I use the Boing very, very like gently, like number 3. Like I use like almost my color. Like I didn't want to like go crazy because it just seemed so full coverage. Bitch, but then I used the Boing as a bronze, like a cream bronzer. And then I used the Toasted on top. I was like, she's giving me everything I need. Wow. And I needed a new cream bronzer.
Wow.
Yes.
That's really cute. Because the Boing is like, so that's their concealer. It's like Cakeless Baking, self-setting. So it gives you like long wear, fuller coverage, matte coverage, all the things.
What I will say though is that, and I don't know if it's because I just did it so gently because I'm like not always a fan of like cream concealers. Like I feel like they're like a lot. I did use it so gently that I will say that after a while I did notice like a little like I felt like I could have touched it up a little bit more. Whereas like certain liquid concealers, when I put them on, they just stay.
So
but again, that could have just.
What is your favorite concealer?
Go. My favorite concealer is this CoverGirl concealer.
CoverGirl.
Yes. Amber is flabbergasted, guys. Yes, I know. Wow. And even when they piss me off, I be like, the brand, I be mad because I am not like, so here's the thing. I tell everybody to buy this. This is how it's like real. Niggas that know me know it's real. It's called CoverGirl True Blend.
Oh, okay.
And they have every fucking shade. No, I can't speak for all of their line, but like this line in CoverGirl has all the shades. And when I say it's what Tarte Shape Tape should have been, no shade to Tarte, because their Shape Tape is bomb, but it's just not.
Have you tried the Ultra Creamy?
I tried whatever ones they all gave us recently. They're great, but I felt like
I fucked with the Ultra
for
Creamy.
the deeper. Was that the Ultra Creamy? I tried both.
I fucked with the Ultra Creamy.
I just feel like, first of all, and again, this is said with love and respect because my homegirl's publicist was Tarte, and I fuck with you, Jasmine. So I'm gonna say this with love and respect. What I will say is, this is no slight to her. What I will say is, it's like 50 Shades of Beige. First of all, for the first half,
yeah,
it's like a lot of them look alike. To be fair, and then on the other half, the concealers, they're very much on the cool side, which gives me like, okay, these are all technically like highlights for dark skin. They're not really like spot conceal for dark skin.
Got you.
So, or like even a contour, like you can use it as a cream contour for like maybe your complexion a few shades darker than you. Mm-hmm. And there's like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I used it as a base. I used it as an eyeshadow base.
They're great as an eyeshadow base
for
too.
A darker client, a brown.
They're
client.
great, but that's my point. They're like made as almost like a corrector. They're not quite made as like a brightener, because they have a very specific undertone in the darker ones anyway. I noticed. But for the lid, it was fine. Same.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think if I used it. I think I did actually use it underneath on her too.
But that could be contingent on like her complexion. But I feel like in a general sense, a lot of they all mimic a similar undertone. Rather, is what I mean to say. Not just, you know what I'm saying. They're not like very warm the darker they get, which is fine, because I feel like the demographic that uses Shape Tape uses it as an under eye. They don't use it. You know what I mean? They're not. But anyway, girl, CoverGirl True Blend is my shit. And it is basically Shape Tape, but just with different undertones and like a better range. Like, it's just
and cheaper,
bomb,
I'm sure, because it's CoverGirl.
And cheaper, because it's CoverGirl. And if we get in a pandemic, bitch, is in an essential store.
CoverGirl. Okay, favorite mascara, go.
Oof. I think it's discontinued. There was a Marc Jacobs one. It's gone though, so maybe not think of that. Grande Lash, favorite mascara. But the pink tube. There's like a pink chunky tube. Grande it can get a little crazy. Grande Lash, bitch. What? They had like, okay.
That sounds familiar.
Because they had like a serum. Okay. I hope they're listening actually.
Yeah.
Because I have a complaint. But like, I love the brand.
Brittany's all about her complaints today, y'all. I'm like, yeah, we're going to show some love, talk about the product. She's like, yes, but asterisk.
There's areas of opportunity everywhere.
Like, she's putting her ballots in all the feedback boxes today, okay? Everybody's getting a no. Go. What's your gripe?
So my qualms are...
what's your qualms?
My qualms and my gripes are, the serum, I think, changed a little bit when they... Okay, so clearly Grande Cosmetics or Grande Lash or whatever got like super popular, and like we love that for them. And so they expanded, and then Sephora housed them, whatever. So I imagine they had to make larger quantities. I loved Grande Lash like when they were like a super, super small boutique-y little thing before they went to Sephora. So I used to use their mascara because it was like only peptides, and like they were like, fuck, Latisse, we do this shit. Like, and it worked. It was great, right? And then the last few times I purchased it for the serum, specifically the serum. All the other products are great. I have no other problems with the other products. But the serum, bitch, I like got a couple size. And then I had to Google on Reddit. Like I read it, I did all the reviews. I was just like checking, like maybe it was just me because I would never drag them.
When you gotta hit a Reddit thread, okay?
When you gotta hit a Reddit, bitch, shit is real.
Shit is real. When you gotta hit the Reddit thread. Reddit told me that Daily Harvest got me sick.
Girl,
but I digress. Yeah,
that's for Patreon.
Like that's neither here nor there. Don't sponsor me, Taylor Harris.
No, don't sponsor anyone. Actually, go to jail.
Shut it down. Yes,
wrap it up. Put a bow on that. They no. So I love them for the lash. So I was referring it to everybody, right? I was like, oh, they up now. They in Sephora, bitch, cop. You know what I mean? And then finally, like right after I had Tegan, because you're not allowed to use like lash serums and stuff when you're like pregnant or breastfeeding, whatever, right? So then,
okay.
Yeah, supposedly, I don't know why. I probably should know why, but I never did enough deep diving. I was like, it's fine. If they say don't do it, I won't do it.
Right.
So anyway, I started using it after the fact because your hair kind of falls like edges, whatever.
I've heard that.
Bitch, and I fucking got these fucking styes. And so like I said, I hit the Reddit and mad people was getting styes. So then I was like, well, shit. Like, did y'all like change the formula when you had to start mass producing? Sometimes that happens. Like,
it happens most of the time.
Yeah, but other than that, their mascaras bomb. Literally everything else but the lash serum.
So Grande Lash is your favorite mascara?
It is the pink chunky one. I don't know what's called.
Chunky
the pink
one.
We'll tag it.
Because Brittany don't know the name of shit.
I don't know the name of anything.
Wow, I told my girl not to make an outline, and she didn't even look at what kind of the name of her product.
Outline. No, you're right. I should have made an outline for myself. For yourself. For you, I should have just made it for myself.
For yourself, for sure. My favorite mascara is Max Stacks.
Ooh, cute.
And Shiseido's Imperial Ink. Because I have oily eyelids, so like if the girl I need something that won't transfer, but I also don't love waterproof formulas because they be dry as hell. And very dry, yeah. I be in a weird space because I also need like 96 coats of mascara because I don't wear lashes, but I want you to give the vibes.
Yes.
And yeah, so those two. Oh, and I actually, speaking of getting the vibes of lashes, Ardell's, they have a 3D lash primer and a 4D lash and a 4D mascara. Those two together, it looks like you literally have on a set of lashes. Granted, I use Revitalash, and so my lashes, you know what I'm saying, are nice.
Oh, 100.
But that shit is so good. And to go back, Revitalash is great.
I use Revitalash, but the problem is I stopped using it, and now my lashes look like fig extensions. They look spooky, bitch, like your nails.
Jumping back in. Look, you got to go back in. Like, what do you?
I know. I had to trim one lash the other day because it was literally.
I've had that. Like, I wouldn't trim it. One time I was crazy enough to pluck it, but
I plucked. Yeah, fuck that.
Ouch, that hurt. It hurt. I said one time I was crazy enough to pluck it. One time. It's not something I'm doing often.
I have to pluck mine often because sometimes one curls in my eye.
Sorry, no, I'm not. I mean, I can whatever. But yes, Revita Brow.
I've never tried Revita Brow.
Also fire. Oh, Revita Brow is the reason I am here. Him and Revita Brow and Skin Maestro.
Love.
Revita Brow and
Renee. Oh my God. That brow gel you gave me from
Brow Down Studios.
What?
That gel
I'm using it right now.
It's amazing.
Shellac.
It's amazing.
Okay, wait. Second runner up to that shit, and I am like, what? I don't know if I'm saying it right though, but it's spelled Tresluce. Treluce.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like a royal blue tube. Bitch, what? That brow gel
really
is insanity. Yo, Amber, you would lose your mind if you tried that. I couldn't even believe it.
I go back and forth between, clearly, I'm obsessed with espresso, ironically. I use espresso's clear brow gel. That's what I use for the most part. Right. And then Brow Down. Renee also has a really good brow pencil. Brow Down, Renee actually made, because he was tired and stressed out by seeing his makeup artist friends use Gots to Be.
Oh, and soap. Like, this soap shit don't work.
The soap doesn't work. And the Gots to Be is drying out your eyebrows, breaking off the hairs, and making you have thin, weird eyebrows. I don't know if y'all know that.
Yeah, people think because it's hair. No.
Different. It's different. It's different.
Would you shellac your fucking pubes? No.
Oh my gosh.
Different strokes for different folks, I guess. Like, no. No, baby, no. Don't put no got to be. I've seen a lot of crazy shit that niggas do on their brows, and I'd be like, no.
Same. Oh my God, I saw somebody popped up on my timeline, and they were using just for me to perm their edges.
Stop.
And their eyebrows.
Stop. They did not put it on their eyebrows.
Yes. Yes, they did. And I was stressed, and everybody in the comments was stressed too. So we were all stressed.
We were up in arms. Everybody was up in arms.
I mean, in the end, she still had eyebrows, she didn't have two big ass scabs on her face, but it was still stressful for me to watch,
Yeah, no. It's giving no.
Okay. Favorite. We're just doing the basics today, guys. We're keeping it very basic.
Wait, can I just talk about one more mascara? And I'm not sponsored by CoverGirl, by the way. Because when you said you like waterproof, but you don't like to use waterproof.
Yes.
Bitch, CoverGirl, and I'm surprised by this as well. CoverGirl Clean Mascara. It's like in a mint green too. Uh-huh. It's like, it kind of looks like Lash Blast. I don't know if that's CoverGirl or Maybelline or whatever. Anyway, but it's like in this weird tube. What? Like that shit does not flake or move. I don't know what is in that.
I hate a mascara crumb. That's what I call them when they flake.
Me too. L'Oreal Voluminous does that. You have to get the waterproof, even though L'Oreal Voluminous is nice, but you got to get the waterproof.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Voluminous, non-waterproof will be all over your everything. It will be all over your everything. It's yeah. It could get tricky. It could get tricky.
It's a spooky one. That's a spooky one. Okay, sorry. I'm done.
Yeah. I tend to use the same mascaras just because. Let's see. I'm not a huge eyeshadow girl. You are. Favorite brand for shadows? Go.
Make It Forever.
Okay. Pigmented. I like
Pigmented. Like, let's just get to it. You know what I'm saying?
I like
let's
it.
go
You know
for
what? They're not traditional eyeshadows, but some of my favorite eyeshadows will be About Face's matte shadow paints. But that's because I I love a multitasker. I'm also lazy as fuck, so I like something to make it look like I did a lot with a very little bit of time. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, love that.
But these are creams. They come in like a little whatever. The applicator kind of looks like a lip gloss. They are creams, so you can literally do anything with them. They are highly pigmented. So you can mix them and make your own colors if you want to. You can use it as its own self. You can use it as a base. They don't crack. They don't crease. Like you can use them as eyeliner.
Oh, gorge. I know I said that earlier. I love.
Yes. This is actually Suva Beauty, ironically. But I could have did this with About Face, but my About Face Hot Pink is for my kit. This is mine. I own this. So But this is a Suva paint too, which I also really like.
Love. You know who has a good one? House Labs has a good one.
Oh yes.
I mean, I gotta know
the new the House Labs reboot.
Yeah, the new reboot. They have like a paint, and I did a
Was that what you did? That blue?
I did like a mint green liner.
Mint green. I remember that.
What?
Yeah,
girl,
that was
no
delicious.
cracking, no nothing.
That was beautiful. That was really good. Mm-hmm.
I love when you post things because you give me inspiration. Like I feel like no, for real. Like I know I give you a lot of flowers. Enough. You're allergic.
You gotta relax.
Just saying. Well, you know what? I'd rather give them than not give them. But I will say I have an issue with like being creative on myself. Mm-hmm. Like if a client shows me a picture, boom, we got that. Like I'll make it even better. But on myself, for some reason, I'm very like fake safe. Like I'll do something, but I might not do like all the things. And I want to get out of that. And I feel like because I love how you do your makeup, like I feel like it inspires me versus like, you know how sometimes you see like a cool look and then niggas just fuck it up when they start getting to the skin or something. And he's just like, oh, never mind. like there was a lot of technical skill, but then you just lost. You losing me. Like
abort mission. Abort. Yeah, I do try to make my content and shit. Well, we can just go back to it. I'm lazy.
Yeah.
So I like my makeup to give a look, but I'm not the girl that's about to spend hours an hour. And like, if I look up and I've been doing my makeup for an hour, I'm like, okay, girl, where the fuck you think you going? Like, no thanks. Because also, who's going to clean it up? Like, I like quick, easy, but still like makes a statement. I also fully recognize that I have a, I used to call them almond shaped eyes. But a hooded eye, I believe, right? I have like a hooded eye.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
a little bit. Same. It's like if I put a dash of concealer right there and I open my eye, it's gone.
Yeah. Like it's definitely given like same.
But you do have almond eyes though.
I know. Thank you.
Because you can have a hooded circle, like doe eye. That it's like harder to.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I try to like do things that are also just like eyeshadow can stress me out. Because with this the space is not that large and it's easy for it to all just start looking like one color on me.
I get you.
And when I do my own makeup. So that's why I play around with like liners and lines and like things like that, or, you know, like little pops of color. Like, I'm really glad like that we're in this Euphoria editorial place that I can do things like that and be outside on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Without being like, oh, okay, she's a makeup artist. You know, it's just like, oh, okay, cute. That's cute. Like, so yeah. Oh, liners. I'm really fucking with About Face. The whole line, actually.
Yeah, I gotta get into it.
I use from them, I like. But Halsey, that's Halsey's line. She also just...
That's Halsey's line? I am retarded.
That's Halsey's line, yeah. She just came out with a second line, AF. The A is like for Ashley. That's Halsey also. AF94 is also Halsey. But that's like her... like the more economy, like younger sibling, and that one's exclusively sold in Walmart. Everything's less than $10.
It's the Polo assassination?
No, because it's still giving fire. Well, I'm like, no, it's still giving fire. It's just giving. We found it at Marshall's. We found the Polo at Marshall's. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. Yeah. Because it's all under $10, but like again, also,
it's essentials. And About Face is for your God. Okay.
Yeah. Literally. Yeah, that's what it is. That is it. Because the colors are still like, I was contemplating using one of those liners today, but I was like, I don't know. I was just going off vibes. So, but I do like their liners. I love Shiseido's micro ink liners because they're so tiny. Like you can really get in.
So tiny.
And the pigment is really nice. Who else the liners?
Shiseido kills it though. And they own NARS, so I feel like NARS is reaping a little bit of those benefits.
Yeah, Shiseido, there's not many brands that do makeup and skincare and they're both good. Usually when a brand does both, one or you're fucking with one or the other, but their skincare and their makeup is like, oh, okay.
Well, they've been around 150 years, so they know. Well, you already know they know. Skin, as far as skincare.
Like, there's Brittany with her historical facts.
No, your sister was like, Brittany, the historian. I was dying.
That's you. She got all the facts for you.
But I got a lot of Snapple Cap beauty facts.
Let me see. Oh, lips. I take my lips very seriously.
As you should. Yes.
Today I have on Emily Hythe, which is actually really cute. I really like this.
Oh my God, yes. I wore them last time when we did the blue.
Oh, yeah.
When I had the blue.
Yes. Dope. I like this. This is like the new vamp. I like that it's giving like a purpley, vampy vibe, but it's not all like extra serious and like, you know, too aggressive. It's cute.
Extra serious is hilarious. Yeah. That's the perfect way to describe it.
Yeah, I'm like a vamp lip usually is like, it could get real serious. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go Lastron Bleu, okay, I speak a little NARS now. Okay, like
no,
that's
NARS,
serious.
She's serious. She's very, you got to commit. Yeah. Although speaking of NARS, before the girls that didn't start at MAC and they started at NARS, you use Costa Riche. Oh wait, no, I'm lying. That was Mambo. Roll that back. I didn't use Mambo today, so I'm lying. I used Costa Riche.
Oh my gosh.
Eyeliner from MAC. I swore I was gonna have a punchline today. I was like, "Oh, bitch, we used the NARS today. What's up?" But I was rushing, so I didn't pay attention. Bitch, but guess what? The Globby gloss that, although I had transferred right away, that I'm using is from Victoria's Secret. When I tell you that shit is basically like dollar store like glob, epic.
It's not epic.
Epic, bitch.
Epic.
Like,
okay, gloss. If we're talking balms and glosses.
Yeah, give us the gloss because you be having the glosses.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I take my glosses just as serious. I take my edge control. Glosses. Okay, Ami Colé, shutting the girls down. Their lip oil, iconic. Nobody can touch that. Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, I ordered today.
The girls that get it. I need to order like 4 more. Like you should always have them on stock. They're not sticky. Let me tell you a few things I like about my glosses. I don't like them to be sticky. I don't like them to have glitter in them.
Oh, same.
Like, please keep.
Like, what are we, 5? What is
glitter.
it? What are you, Tegan?
Literally, like, I don't want glitter in my shit, bro. Like, if you got me like a finely milled shimmer situation that like gives a reflection, maybe with purpose, but just like glitter, grow up. Honestly. Okay, so my favorite go-to. Oh, and I like them to actually be like, I like them to be moisturizing. And if it's a color, I want it to like have the color. Okay. Like I said, Ami Colé lip oil. Mm-hmm. Flawless, black owned. Okay.
Flawless. Harlem.
Laneige. Laneige. Laneige's Juicy Glowy Lip Balm. No, Juicy. They're glowy lip balm. And it's literally just a lip sleep mask with a little bit more shine to it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Amazing. Smells great. I really love the gummy bear one because I'm childish. Not
childish enough for glitter though.
No,
not that childish.
That's like infancy. I'm like sassy teenager childish. Let's see. Oh, Glossier. There's not a lot of things that get me going from Glossier. Actually, it's only the lip gloss. That lip gloss is fire. The red and the clear.
What lip gloss?
I hope they still make them, child. The red and the clear. So good.
I have to get
they
into
are
her.
perfect, honestly. Let me see.
Oh, not to even cut you off. You know what's a good lip gloss? I got it right next to me. I'm not gonna lie, bitch. Again, here I am. I'm a drugstore bitch. Apparently, I didn't realize I was this bitch.
Clearly.
Bitch, these Maybelline glosses, not even to do show and tell, but it just has you right in front of me.
Yes.
What?
Okay.
What?
I've seen those. The packaging is cute. Is that the vine? Are those like vinyl lips?
Let me see. No, they're hyaluronic acid. So you might like it's hyaluronic gloss. But they're just like full coverage. Mm-hmm. So like, you can just do it with your liner.
Yeah.
And put it on. And what?
We love that.
Oh my God, they're so good. Like they're not even allowed. They're not supposed to be this good. Like somebody fucked up. Like somebody, I think in the packaging is giving Kim K. Oh, it's called Lifter. It's given KK Beauty. It's called Lifter Gloss.
Yes, Lifter. Oh, I know. Maybelline. I'm like, I feel like I've seen those in somebody's kit.
Oh,
like
so
I've been
good.
I've seen those. Yeah, but okay. Epic. Lifter Gloss. Oh, Shiseido's. They also, my other favorite clear gloss is Shiseido. It's just like,
oh, bitch, yes, in the tube.
Clear. Yeah, it's like
Stupid.
liquid. It's like liquid.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
It's literally called crystal clear. And I'll just put that on top of anything and it'll just, so good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm really happy that we're out of mask and I can go back to wearing lip gloss because, it's been a sad 2 years. Although I was an asshole and I was still putting gloss on underneath my mask. But let's see. Okay. Oh, lip sleep mask. Foundation.
I know you don't usually wear it, but what do you? I know
that's a tricky question for me. Okay,
that is a tricky one.
Foundation.
On clients, even if you don't want to use it on yourself.
I usually, right now, all I'm using is Future Fluid on everybody. Everybody gets Future Fluid.
Love this. I'm buying it. Like, you got me fucked up. Like, I gotta buy it.
Everybody is getting the Future Fluid. No, but some of my favorite foundations, right? Some of my favorite foundations are Shiseido's Synchro Skin Refresh. I like.
Okay.
I do like the skin tint as well. Wow. Hold on. BRB.
No, of course. You see?
Gucci, Westman Ateliers, their foundation sticks. Good. Love. Those are actually what I use mostly. Like, I'll use a combination of that and the Future Fluid in my kit. I was using that before the Future Fluid came out. But those are fire.
I gotta buy some Gucci, some Westman Atelier. They tried to book the studio, and I guess I don't know what happened. It didn't work out. But I was like, yo, by the way, I'm a makeup artist.
I don't know if we said it. Brittany Cohen's a studio. If you haven't seen episode 2, it's shot in her studio. WTF Dumbo, book yourself some booking. Yes, we do our own ads.
Period. Shameless plug.
So
we love that. We live for that.
Like, okay, you wear foundation? What's your favorite foundation?
Oh my God, my new favorite. And it's ironic you said Shiseido because I just swore I was about to fucking come through with the Shiseido, the only Shiseido, and you're like, nah, Shiseido. So today I mixed Reboot by Makeup Forever foundation with Shiseido. I think it's the radiating one. I don't think it's self-refreshing, but either because the consistency is a little different. But either way, it don't matter. I use both self-refreshing and the other one in my kit. I don't know which one I'm pulling half the time. So it's fine. But that I mixed those together, bitch. I feel like
it looks good.
Remember how I was bitching about my frown lines when we did the photo shoot? I have nothing. There's no frown lines where.
No, you're just glowing. You're just sitting there glowing, relaxing. It's good.
Like,
it's really
what?
good. It's really, really, really good. I also like to go back to concealers. I also like Shiseido's. I was using their concealer before Espresso.
The little
before.
One?
Yeah, the skin tint, the self-refresh.
Amazing. No, that's
the Synchro
amazing,
Skin. Yeah, yes. I love those. I go back to that actually at any given time. What do you use as the setting powder, under eye setting powder? Go. Because I feel like under your eyes is always like perfectly set and like doesn't move and shit. What do you use?
Oh my God. I am like always going through it with the setting powder. So I set first with Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC.
Okay.
So that it's not like heavy, it's like still kind of glowy. Mm-hmm. And then like I alternate, right? So like because my skin was so glowy today, I used a little bit of Fix Plus on top of that. But like so like almost like a pencil brush. Like I just go in where I need to.
Yeah. Yeah, and you do go in with like a little fluffy brush, right? Like
I don't like to use a lot of heavy. I don't like when people be like, I don't like that. Like even if I use those little, you do not need to.
Shocking. On myself. I don't do it to other people. I do it on myself. With my concealer, sometimes I be like, relax, Amber. Oh my God.
I'm so surprised.
Oh
I'm so surprised.
I fucking love concealer. I'll pack that shit underneath there, bro. Woo, I'll pack it underneath there. And I just recently, actually today, because Brittany's out here posting content, and your video today, I saw how you set under your eyes with a little brush, and I was like, I'm going to try a little brush today too, because usually what I've been doing, I would take a foundation brush.
Oof.
A flat foundation bruch.
That's not bad if it's powder. Translucent.
Yeah, no, not yet, but well, no, I use Maybelline banana powder.
Like, if it's HD, your face.
I use Maybelline banana, and then I use HD Ruby Kiss HD on top. See, I got some high-low up in there for you, girl.
No, for sure. That Ruby Kiss with the flat powder is great. Also, Kevyn Aucoin has a, like when I say translucent, I mean like the ones that have like the, like the HD particles where it's like, it's literally colorless as opposed to like banana powder where like it has a little something. Like when I have like, no, me too. I'm saying like actually I don't do both. I do both sometimes. I do both. It's very rare. Like if I don't know why I'll choose to do the other one, the translucent particle one. One day I used the Kevyn Aucoin and I was like, oh, this is so silky and beautiful, and I just never used it again. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm saying all that to say that if you're using something that's like for brightening per se, I like to use a small brush because then you could just like put it where you need it. And what I like to do is I'll put it over my cheek. Like I'll do a cream blush. I'll do all the things. Mm-hmm. And then I'll do a cream blush and then I'll set it over the cheek with the Mineralized because the Mineralized is not going to like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'll put a little powder blush to set and to go over like, because I don't want that like hard line of like, okay, this is glowy and then now it's not glowy anymore.
Yeah.
So then I'll put like a whatever kind of blush and then I'll maybe put a little like, I don't know. Sometimes I'll use Laura Mercier, even though I kind of strayed from it. Ever since that shoot, I was like...
I haven't used Laura Mercier in a long time.
Yeah, I got so many frown lines that day. I was devastated.
You were stressed. She was stressed.
I was stressed, and I really don't like. I was, wasn't I though? I was literally upset. I was like, like, Amber, I have fucking lines all over my face. Like, what's happening?
Oh my gosh.
No, but so then I'll do that. So I'll do that. Or maybe I'll put a little Fix Plus to like just give it some like brightness. Cause I don't always like to use a really bright concealer. I like it to be like, even if I use a bright concealer, any concealer I use, I mix it with my foundation that's still in my hand. So that so it's tonal. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I just got levels. I just got concealer levels. I'm like, okay, 17. Yes. This is like 17.
Yes.
If I'm like, oh, we about to beat it down, like we want to give the girls a look, then I'm like, pop a little 16 right there. You know what I'm saying? But if I want to give like subtle, then yeah, I'll just use the same one that I would use on my face under my eyes, and then maybe put a little 17 or 16 right there. Obviously, guys, you already know at this point I'm talking Future Fluid. And
period.
I put it right there. Yeah. I put it right there. Yes. Yeah, and then I set with banana powder, and then I go on top of that with translucent powder.
I'm gonna try this Maybelline powder though, because I have like tons that bitch. The best powder in the world, like no bullshit. The problem is they shipped it to me and like 100 of them were fucking cracked. So I can't like ever really bring it with me anywhere. Nigga, Makeup Forever's Velvet Compact powder.
Yeah.
What? Amber, it's like it's like your fucking face is just like,
oh, I need that. That's what I want.
You need that. I'm going to send you the PR. Girl, it's like soft and like, it almost feels like it's like got moisture in it, but it doesn't. And when I say that shit just like snatches you, that is my favorite powder.
That's what I need, to be snatched.
Yeah, but like, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's a compact. So that's what we all need, bitch.
That's what I'm always trying to snatch it up. You know, I'm trying to make y'all not realize how round my head is.
No, you are like, you have, okay, this is my last compliment.
Relax,
you
girl.
I don't care.
You gonna have them.
I'm a Leo. I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna be getting on their nerves. I'm gonna be getting on their nerves because of your compliments. They're gonna be looking at me funny because you keep complimenting me.
No, they're not. Fuck you.
Yes, they are. They're gonna be like, oh, she'll never compliment her back. Relax.
Oh, I don't care. I don't need that. I don't care. I do that. Please, I don't compliment people for compliments back.
I know.
Like, I do it on my own volition. Yeah, I ain't built like that. Them niggas.
But let's see. Okay, moving on. We did concealer, mascara.
No, that powder. But that powder though, throw it in. That's my Future Fluid. That velvet powder.
That velvet. No, I'm gonna have to. You just sold me on that shit. I'm gonna have to get that shit. Highlighter. I really love.
Oh yeah, what do you like?
Actually, my go-to most days is Ami Colette. This is Ami Colette.
Highlighter, get out. Cream or powder?
It's like, no, it's just like a clear, like, it's just like a shiny stick.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And they have like little teeny tiny gold flecks. Like you can see it in the stick, but like you don't ever see it. Like, I don't know. But I'll just do that on top of anything and just like blend it with the blush. Or I'll do Skin Glass. I love Skin Glass.
I've never tried it. I wanted to when someone stole her.
Oh yeah, when Natasha Denona stole Skin Glass. And Skin Glass is Noor is a woman of color from Atlanta. I love her. She's also a makeup artist. She's one of the sweetest people ever. I've never met her in real life, but we go way back. Y'all see I got a pattern here. But
I got here. I'm possessive. I'm like, I'm sorry, Nora, but no.
Noor actually is. She's so possessive. I am. But what I like to do, Noor has cream blushes. And then she has the Skin Glass face oil. So what I like to do sometimes is I'll take a little bit of the cream blush, which is so beautiful, so like nicely pigmented. Like you could use these on the whole range of people. I think she has 6 shades. It'll cover the whole range of people. Like the pigment is beautiful. And then she has like 3 or 4 different finishes of Skin Glass. So there's the original that's kind of like golden. Then she has like a bronze one for like deeper skin. She has a pink one for lighter skin. Like she has a few. So I have the bronze one. And I will mix that with the cream blush. Take a little cream blush, put it on the back of my hand, drop a little Skin Glass, rub, dab, dab, dab. Mm-hmm. I mean, it literally will look just like this because the blush I used today was this color, but it'll like give this vibe just like straight off of like, it took me 3-4 products to get this look. It just goes on like that. It is so fire. And Skin Glass, you can use like the face oils, you can use them as a primer. They're like antioxidant, jojoba oil. Like they're actually really good for you. Yeah. So
I want to get into that. I like to, I had a moment where I did a lot of like cream and liquid highlight. Like I had a crazy fucking moment in my life, which is so crazy how like I just stopped doing it. Cause it was like a part of my like just mindless routine, even on clients. And like I used to use these Cover FX liquid illuminators, and no one really liked them. I just figured out a way to like make them like really emollient. I don't know what the fuck, but like that, there's like a Clé de Peau one that's really, I think it's Clé de Peau or Chantecaille. But whatever, I used to use them like, cause the thing about the Cover FX one is they have like, same like how you were saying about your girl Nora, like they had like for all different complexions. So when I would use it underneath, like I would use it first, then I would put the bronzing stuff, blah, 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 all of the things. But like, it was like my go-to thing. I don't know why I stopped doing it, but those Cover FX, they're so good. I wish they weren't that good, but for some reason, like I live for them shits. But I had a moment, cause I used to always have like my hair's like this, like slick back, cause I ain't got no, bitch. I used to be all about like just the super like liquidy cheek.
yes. But
But
I
obviously-
have to like remember.
Yes.
Like it depends on like what my hair is doing. Like if my hair is
That's
like
right.
this, then yes, then I can do like the Ami Collet. About Face has Light Lock. Although that actually it goes on, it has a dropper. It's kind of liquid, but it actually like sets. So like days like that. But it still just look like it still gives this effect.
Like the Cover FX. Yeah, you're right. It sets. That's like that's really.
And
what
so
I mean.
but like the glassy skin, like I made the mistake of wearing that yesterday, and I had on a bob, and all day it was like my lip gloss was getting stuck to my hair. You know what I'm saying? But it was getting stuck to my cheek. My hair was getting stuck to my cheek all day.
Right.
End of the day, the bob's all greasy right there. I'm sure I haven't looked at it, but like I'm sure it was fucking greasy. But it depends.
You looking back at the pictures, like zoom in.
I'm like, cool, love that for me. But yeah, it depends. If it's like something that's up or whatever, then yeah, I'm going for like the dewy, the wet, but otherwise if it's down, if it's whatever, and then you gotta go for like a more powdery. Oh my God, About Face. My homegirl Alana, you know Alana. Alana put me on to About Face's I think Light Lock powders.
Oh,
Fire.
is it like translucent? What is
No,
what kind of
they are highlighters, but you don't know. Like you,
What?
I had them for the longest time, kept them in a box because I was like, what am I supposed to do with these? Because they actually kind of look like pressed powders. And they kind of look like, and I was like, who the fuck are these for? Like, what am I supposed to do with these? And then she told somebody else about them, and they like added her, whoever the other artist was. And I was like, I got those. What you do with those? And she was like, real makeup shit. Like, so what you be doing with that?
I love talking shop with people. Yeah.
And she was like, oh, girl, it's a highlighter. Like, so good. And I was like, really? So I took them all out the box, put them all in my kit. And then I did a shoot. Oh, my gosh. The whole shoot, I kept looking at the Talon's cheek like, how?
How does
that look like that? Like what? Yeah.
You know what's kind of like
fire.
that? Those Hourglass. Hourglass has some like illuminating powders.
Yeah.
But they look kind of like
the ambient.
Yeah, they look like
ambient
nothing.
light.
Yeah. And I remember the first
Those
time
are
I was
really
like,
good.
Right? I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? It's like too shiny to be mineralized, but it's like not like I don't know. So I just kind of was like, nah. And it was also during the time of like the crazy, Ofra, like just insane, highlighter.
Yeah.
And one day I used the same thing. I was like, oh, this bitch is shining. Like, I don't know what I did, but must be them Hourglass.
It's crazy.
One highlighter.
Wait,
go ahead. No,
say it.
Go.
Go.
It's
Girl.
my last product.
Go.
My last product, and it's unfortunately, like, you probably got to eBay it, but I do feel like it needs an honorable mention because if you can find it, you should get it. And this is not a shameless plug to my friend Amr, but she did a collab one time, like maybe her first collab ever with Anastasia. Mm-hmm. What? I don't know how come Anastasia didn't just remake this formula like on her own. I'm like, Do you have that much respect for each other? Because I'm surprised. It's a highlighter that like it looks like a solid. It's like a wavy gold in the palette. But when I say that is the first time ever I've used a highlighter on every complexion, it's something about it that it's like once it hits the skin, it's like a cream kind of like effect. It was a subtle highlight.
Yeah.
Which I think when you think of Amra, especially at that time, you assumed it was like, you know, like a very like striking gold, but it was actually just kind of like what made me think of it is like kind of like that ambient.
Yeah.
And if you can find that Anastasia highlight, you will not be disappointed. No matter what color you are, no matter how much you like makeup, it is bomb. That's only. Yeah.
My girl got you. My girl is putting feet back in the box, and she's got y'all own Wild Goose Chasers looking for discontinued products. That's right, Brittany. Keep them on their toes.
It's giving CoverGirl and discontinued products.
Okay, last thing, and then we're gonna wrap this shit up. We'll come back. Yep. We'll talk makeup. You know, other times,
we'll do more.
All the things. Setting spray. I got 2 that I love. Milk Makeup's Hydro Grip Primer and Benefit's Porefessional.
Yes, same. I used that today. It was great.
Mm-hmm. And it does
Hourglass is a great one.
Oh, I haven't tried the Hourglass.
It's like there's an Hourglass one that I love. It's kind of like it's like a real mist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bitch. Yo, there is I feel like TikTok ruined it though, because TikTok told the girls about it, and then now it's like a fucking sensation. There is a spray. It's technically an aerosol spray. So obviously, if you're an environmentalist, you might want to you can turn it off now. But there's a spray. It's an aerosol spray by Melanie Mills Hollywood. It looks like the cheesiest packaging ever, but it's like, it's not really hairspray, but it feels like hairspray for your face. What? It's like a theater, like an old school theater product that they use for like Broadway or whatever. Girl, if you want to just sit, that's the fucking vibe.
Stressing me out just thinking about it.
It doesn't feel heavy at all. That's the problem. Like, it's good when I use it for men because, like, you know, sometimes it's like too much water on their face and they like get all weird and they flinch. I'm like, bruh, it's water. Just chill. It's glycerin and some other bullshit. It's fine.
Oh my God.
And like, but it's like it's just like it's you don't even feel it, but it is like bulletproof. That is.
All right, bulletproof. Well, y'all, listen. That's it. We're putting a bow on this. And we can be here all day because there are 89 quadrillion products out there in the world. But we'll be back. We'll talk more products. Maybe let us know in the comments what products you want to know about. Like, do you want to hear about specific things? Do you want us to touch on certain brands? Do you want us to shout out our favorite things from like, oh, what's your favorite things from this brand? People ask me things like that, you know, like what's your favorite, whatever. So let us know in the comments, you know, tell a friend.
Yes.
We'll be back next Monday.
We'll be back on Monday.
And this is the A and B conversation. I am the A, Amber.
I am the B, Brittany.
And see you way out. Bye.
Bye.